Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 8th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is going on for you. What I thought was going to come up. I think you're going to be just kind of focusing on finishing up a lot of stuff this week and maybe a lot of endings. But I would say things that you're trying to end in the first place. You start off with the Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs is a great card for the future. As I always say, looking into the future, planning the future, all those things, plus very good for friendship. Great week for friends. You even have the Six of Spades down here. Six of Spades can kind of be a good card of friends. And actually you have the Ten of Hearts as well, which is also can be a great card for friends and dealing with friendships. And, anything like that. Even good for business meetings and being in meetings as well. Also a great time for learning, probably. This is a great card for learning anything new, and you also have the Six of Spades. Again, that's a great combination between these two cards. Next, you have the Ace of Spades card that represents like death in the tarot, kind of, and so it represents transformation, and it also represents overcoming obstacles. Ten of Hearts represents existing problems being resolved. So two cards in a row that represent overcoming obstacles that you could be dealing with at this time. This is also a good card that kind of represents the Ace of Swords in the tarot. It's like a card of victory, feeling like you've actually overcome something at this time. Great card for communication, talking to people around you and opening up to people that you need to open up to at this time as well. Next, you have the Ten of Hearts. Like I said, fortune after difficulty. I think for you this week, it's mostly about communication. I think you have a lot going on with Mercury in your chart. Probably for the next week, and I think that this makes it a great time for you to communicate with family. This is a great card of family, by the way, so if you're dealing with family issues or anything in the family, this is an awesome card. Could also be a good week for you to negotiate. That's not what I was meant to say. I meant to say travel, which has nothing to do with negotiation. Well, it could, but I think mostly involving travel with this card, or traveling to places. This is a very good card for doing that. Even a good card for, tens have to do with contracts and things, so could even just be a better week for you to sign contracts, sign real estate contracts, even if you're buying a house. Great card. Next, you have the Four of Spades. This card I always say is a card of recovery, but I just think you are feeling like it's a recovery. I think you just feel better this week, and I think that's what this card is saying, just that it's a better week. You're feeling much better, and that there are less disruptions. I think you have a good amount of focus here as well. Six of Spades. Six of Spades is probably your card this week, really. It's a card of focus. Plus, you have two queens, Queen of Clubs, which you had, and then the Queen of Hearts. These are both cards of focusing, being able to focus, and kind of being able to maintain your routine, which is good. I think that will help you out at this time. Next, you have the Nine of Spades. Thinking about problems from the past, I always say this is a card of disappointments. I think that during this time, any sign, it doesn't matter what sign you are, I think that disappointments are coming from having a set thought on how you're going to accomplish some sort of goal, or a set idea of something that you want to do, and then having it not work out in the exact way that you thought that it would. Just know that there are other ways to get to your goals and things, no matter, even if it's a disappointment and things like that, which, you're still going to get to your goal, so it doesn't really matter. Next, you have the Six of Spades. Like I said, card of it's definitely a card of progress, mostly a card of momentum, building up speed, and also focus, which is, again, going to be with Mercury leading you to better focus this week. Also says you're on the right path. You're doing the right things to get what you want this week. And finally, you have the Queen of Hearts. Great card for opening up to love. A couple other signs have had this card this week. Let's see. And you have the Ten of Hearts as well. So if you're single, Ten of Hearts is also a great card for dating. Queen of Hearts is a great card just saying that you are now open to love. You're willing to let it in. So again, very supportive for love. But looks like an interesting week. I think mostly a recovery week, like I said at the beginning of the reading for you. Mostly a week of just feeling like you can finish some things up. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.